Well, what do you think? Will that make a little bit of a difference? Old nose wheel, new nose wheel. Yeah, I think that'll definitely help with some off-airport landings. And there's the new main wheels. Check that out. So I am starting the process of removing the old gear and setting up the airplane with new gear. So old nose fork, new nose fork. So that will mount like that, something like that, and then we'll just put the big ones on the back. Of course, the wheel pants will come off. So I am going to take this over to a buddy of mine, Scott. He's a machinist, and I'm going to get him to replicate this. We're not going to cut this up and destroy it, because we'll save this in case the next owner or even myself sometime in the future wants to go a little faster. I can put the wheel pants back on and the small tire back on. I basically just need him to replicate that spindle there, and then weld that onto a curved piece of steel, and then I'll just drill holes and bolt that onto here, and then stick it back on the front. Easy peasy, aside from the steering linkage arm thingamajiggers. I got to figure that out too somehow, but we're Scott's smart. Scott's definitely smart, so he'll be able to figure that out. All right, a little bit of progress. There is one of the new 21-inch bush wheels on the main gear. Nose gear is still at the machinist, so no progress on that, although there is a new landing light that I'll show you later. And that's what the original tire looks like. So I just had that side jacked up. I'm about to jack up this side and take this tire off and give that the same treatment. So you can see a little bit of a size difference there. So I'm pretty excited about that. And when it's too cold out at the airport to work, you bring your work home with you and you work on it here. So changing tires on split rims is actually pretty easy. You take the nuts that are holding the two halves of the rims together, and you just loosen them and take them off, and this half of the rim will come out this way, this half of the rim comes out this way, and then you take those two halves of the rims and you put one on this side, put one on the other side. There it is. And then you clamp them together. Easy peasy. The only hard part is getting the tube in there, because it's just kind of a little tight fit, but I find putting just a little bit of air in it first and then filling it up once it's inside, and make sure there's no crinkles or creases or anything inside. Make sure it fills completely, and then your rim halves slide right on. You bolt it together and you're done. So I've put just a little bit of air in it. It kind of unfolds it a little bit, makes it a little bit easier to work with, and now I just have to go around and slide it into here and get that all in there. So that's what I'm going to do, and I will not be able to hold the camera and do that at the same time. So we'll snap to the tube being in. So there's the tube in place now, and I have partially inflated it so that it's filling the inside cavity of the tire. And now I'm going to go ahead and take this apart and stick it in there. So you can see the two rim halves come apart like this. This part contains the bearings, both right and left bearings. And then this part would sit right on top of there. And then this is just sort of like a nut plate that goes on here. This is stainless steel, whereas this is aluminum. So when you put the bolts through, that protects the aluminum from getting marred and digging in and stuff. So that goes in like that, and then I'm just going to take this assembly and just kind of assemble it around the tire, and that's how that goes. You can see just a little bit of a lip here, and that coincides with this, so that sits right in nice and tight, and that's what centers it. That's the centering action there. Some people might have wondered how you can make sure that both halves are exactly centered. It's because it can only go together when it is. So on this side, you can see the hole for the valve stem, and you just slide that in like so. And now you're going to want to make sure that that doesn't rotate side to side. Whenever you're putting this together, you want to get that in and get it so that there's no stress on the valve stem itself. And then there they are, all back assembled and on the plane. So, two main gear and a nose wheel. Check that puppy out. Don't mind the preheating blanket and electric heater. So this is the new part that we had to have manufactured. That's 1/4 inch steel, that's aluminum, and steering is all rigged back up, and we're gonna go try it out, Violet and I. So It's a little bit wider than the main gear, but the main gear is a little bit taller, so I guess it averages out in the end. But yeah, that's what that looks like currently. So why don't we fire it up and go try it out. And yes, I know it looks like it's flat, but it's not. It's because the main gear has quite a bit of camber to it, so that when you have the weight in there, it actually does sit straight. But when it's empty, it sits toe in. Toe in? Well, I don't know how you call it. Camber in, positive camber, negative camber. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. But anyway, once it's loaded up, it actually sits straight. And so it does look like it's low on air, but it's not. I have 10 PSI in there, which I figured was a good starting point, and we'll experiment with that in the summer when we go play on gravelly and rocky islands and see if that's too much or too little.
Santa gave it to me, right?
Yeah.
And I'm having so much fun with it.
I bet you are.
I am.
All right, we're gonna try this puppy out.
Why puppy?
Clear! Oh, man. Oh, yeah, baby.
There we go. That better? Hello.
Hi.
Hi. And let's just taxi over here. Ugh. Oh, look at that. It steers. That's exciting.
Whoa.
Haha.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does steer.
That's a good first test.
Yeah. When are we gonna get in the air?
We gotta let the engine warm up. There's nothing we can do but wait. What you doing? You got Indominus Rex there. You trying to make him roar? I think his microphone is down here.
There we go. Heard him.
Nice. I heard him too. Oh, we got 99 on the temperature.
Really?
Yeah, that's good. We only got 20 to go. 108. We could probably taxi out. Ready to taxi out? Let's go taxi out. I'm gonna make a radio call. Woodstock traffic. ApolloFox, India Juliet Papa Hotel, positioning 3-1 for departure, Woodstock. All right, flaps, trim, fuel, stick. Everything seems to be good. Going on final. Oh boy, fingerprints, that's awesome.
I'm trying to get all of this. I'm trying to get all of the fog off.
Yeah, it'll come off whenever we get flying. The air will get moving in here. So it looks like it does still turn to the left better than to the right. I wanted to try it to the right, and that's better than it was. I probably shouldn't have tried that because last time before I adjusted the steering, I probably would end up in the snowbank, but whatever, I guess I had faith in my tinkering abilities. All right, so, Violet, we're about to take off. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, our temperatures are good. Everything's been checked. Now for the viewers, I'm going to be calling out some RPMs because we're going to do two things. We're going to see what the cruise speed is with the new wheels because they should be slower. We're looking for 89 is what we used to be at, so we'll see what it is now. And then the other thing is I'm going to change the propeller. So I want to make sure the RPMs are the same so I can see if the new propeller makes a difference. So we're going to take off with the old propeller now and see how it does. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Woodstock traffic, Juliet Papa Hotel, departing 3-1. Right-hand departure, climbing 1500, heading up towards Heartland, Woodstock. Ready? Here we go.
Ready.
All right, so RPMs are 5375. Climbing out at
Daddy.
55 at 5300 RPM. Now let's go to flaps up. 68, so 70 miles an hour. Let's do 70. 70 miles an hour, 53, 25. Boy, she climbs good in this cold air. We're at 1500 already. And we're high enough that the chute will work, so let's pull that out. I often pull that earlier, but I forgot. Look at that, Violet, we're flying. Merry Christmas to everyone. Oh wait, not Christmas anymore, is it? All right, let's bring the RPMs back now to 48. '89, 90 knots. We didn't lose hardly any speed at all. Now, granted, we're probably going a touch faster because we got thicker air, so the engine's producing a bit more power, but the thicker air should be slowing the plane down. I think it evens out. I don't think we're seeing much of a difference with the bigger tires. It's the same speed. So that's exciting. It'll be really cool to see what the new propeller does. All right, Violet, what do you want to do now?
I want to fly.
All right, you got it. You have control. Alright, I have control. Gonna go back and land now, alright?
Daddy,
Yeah?
this ain't no fun.
What? Flying straight and level?
No.
What's not fun?
We ain't landing.
Well, we had to get back to the airport, silly.
Really?
Yeah, there's the airport in front of us.
I want to go land somewhere.
Oh, everything's covered in snow. We don't have skis.
Okay.
Okay, can only land at the airport.
Did you turn on the heat?
The heat is on. On the street. The heat is on. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's on maximum, yeah. Are you cold still?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, we're gonna come and land. I find it quite warm in here, to be honest. You don't find it warm in here?
No.
No. Alright, you wanna land or should I?
You.
Oh, alright.
You're a better pilot than me.
How do you know? Have you tried landing before?
No.
Oh, okay. Woodstock traffic, Juliet Papa Hotel, crossing midfield. We'll be joining downwind runway 31, Woodstock. Woodstock traffic, Juliet Papa Hotel, downwind 31, full stop, Woodstock. It almost fits you, that headset. Not quite, but almost. But I like you wearing it because it's got noise canceling. It protects your hearing. Woodstock traffic, Juliet Papa Hotel, final 31, full stop, Woodstock.
Daddy,
Yeah?
doesn't our shadow sort of look like toothlesses?
Does it?
See?
Oh, it kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah, maybe toothlesses are on the other side of us.
Could be.
And toothless is going faster than us. See?
Yep.
It's getting closer. I can see his shadow coming.
Ooh, that's bouncy. Those are some bouncy wheels. Oh, your headset came off again. Oh my goodness. You're so silly. Woodstock traffic, Juliet Papa Hotel, clear runway 31, Woodstock.
Now can you say bye, Violet? No? Alright. Bye anyway. My ear popped. It didn't unpop. Everything
Why?
sounds weird.
Why? What does it sound like? We're still.
It feels like we're in a tin can.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
Really?
Yeah. All
Same. Sort of.
Your ears pop too?
No.
No.
Well, it's not did. Everything sounds echoey now.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Sort of.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get out. Then I'll come help you
Daddy.
get out. Yeah. Ugh.
Why did your ears pop?
Oh, from the altitude changes.
Oh, that's what happens sometimes?
Yeah, that's what happens with altitude changes. Your ears pop.
So everybody gets their ears popped?
Everybody does. Are you sure you don't want to show everybody your Dominus Rex?
No.
You still can.
No. Where's my hat?
Give it back.
I'm not showing the viewers.
You're not showing the viewers your hat or the
No,
Indominus?
not the Indominus.
All right, comment down below if you think Violet should have showed everybody her Indominus Rex. And then what else?
And comment down below what your favorite dino is.
All right, you heard the girl. Down below, see what your favorite dino is. All right, now will you say bye? No. All right.
Daddy,
Yeah.
when the video is on YouTube, let's see the comments.
We will definitely see the comments when the video is on YouTube.
Yeah, let's see all of their favorite dinosaurs.
All right, we will.